Hello, we're back. Jeez, it's been 9 days since the last stream. Technically 10 now. Streaming on a Wednesday, which is very random for me. I usually just stream on the weekends. Well, with the new schedule, right? And I guess I should talk about that a little bit. The new schedule does mean that it's going to be a little erratic, like the times that I stream. And I'm still figuring it out. You know how it is. The end of the year, there's a lot of family events going on, so it's definitely going to be a little erratic, but all good. I'm gonna have to fix the sounds. I have to get accustomed to it, and also just my new marimba has been pretty fun. So I've also been learning how to record that thing. So the content creation has been a little sidetracked because of that, but that's okay. So surprisingly, the base hasn't shut down, which is always a good sign. I'm gonna cancel that. Are you still making that? Let me double check where I last left off. Looks like it got stuck in some parts. Yeah, right here, it definitely got shut off. Let's fix that. Looks like I'm going to have to cancel this. And did this get stuck or what? This might have gotten stuck because I wasn't doing anything for the longest time. So I may have to do a little bit more tweaking here. Alright. I'm not quite sure what to do. Maybe add like a single speed upgrade. Maybe that'll fix it. I really don't know what the issue is. I'll do that. Let's just improve the speed because this should be smart enough to fix itself over time. It just might have to speed up. Have a speed upgrade, and then this one I'll just, I don't know, make you 150. Do that. Sure. Okay. So what we did last time is we set up the tier 6 water, tier 5 water. Sorry, we're not at tier 6 just yet. We only need tier 5 to continue because for the UHV energy hatch, this needs these QPIC wafers, which need minimum tier 5 water to work. So we have that going. I curious if this worked. We did a pretty cool solution for it. I think I would say it's cool because I came up with it at least, or probably other people also came up with it. But excuse the language, I pulled it out of my ass. But I used an IC circuit. It wasn't totally a waste that I studied digital logic design in undergrad school, but it should be pretty smart in doing that. And I guess one of the potential issues is that we don't have any hydrochloric acid. That might have happened too. Oh, yeah, definitely. So what it needs is sodium hydroxide. And if we're not getting sodium hydroxide, liquid sodium, what the heck? I'm going to have to deal with this. Anyways, if we're not getting sodium hydroxide, chances are that this thing is not. It's still running? What the heck, really? Kind of surprised, actually. Oh, you're definitely full, though. I wonder what you're full with. How much you want to bet it's salt is one of the issues. Stone comb is 3.2 million, which you shouldn't be in there because you're stuck. Where does stone comb go? I thought it went in the centrifuge. Am I just not storing the stone combs anywhere? I guess I'm not. Yeah, I guess I wasn't. Oops. What do you even give me? A bunch of stuff I don't really care for. You give me soapstone, but do I really care for soapstone? Not really. I'm going to delete stone combs for now. Lots of things to fix. So you're gonna have the void. I have to tell this to delete stone combs. And then we start shuffling everything over. Okay, so you're probably not getting any of the stuff, right? You're not. Probably because it got stuck with all the combs and it just had nowhere else to go. So the salt combs are supposed to go in there. Yeah, if you got filled, I have to increase the size of that. Okay. And no one else is doing anything. Okay. Here's the last four. Getting a little thirsty in the morning. So you might be wondering, why are you streaming on a random Wednesday? That's because I actually got a concert to go to later on with the family. We're going to a Breaking Benjamin concert. Pretty excited. So I just took off work and I had the morning free. So I decided to just go ahead and stream. And here I am now. Oh, you know what? This is going to be so pricey. Expected though. So you're still definitely clogged with a bunch of stuff. Well, you know what? You got space. So you're supposed to have all of the over here, all of the salt combs, right? No? Okay, I have to move the salt. Yeah, I need a bigger drive to deal with all of that. So, storage. Sell. I want 1024, right? 1024. Yep. Scrapped one of you. Then you will be advanced storage housing. Easy. But yeah, I'm surprised the base hasn't shut down. It's always nice to see that. I'm a big fan when the base doesn't shut down. How much neutronium do we have? I have a lot of cosmic neutrons. We have plenty of cosmic neutronium just hanging out with us. Always glad to see that. Anyway, so next step right now to actually continue into the rocket plan, we need to build the tier 7 rocket, which I think we can actually, now that I think about it. Let me double check. Have the heavy duty plates, but we don't have anything else. That's fine. So I think we were working on that last time. Yeah, we have a lander. We have rocket control computer. No, we don't. Let me double check the space race tab to see if I don't miss anything. No, we just craft everything. Okay. No, you know what happened? I had stopped because we can't even use the rocket until we get the last tier of fuel. And I got all these quests that I skipped. Maybe I'll actually work on that. So craft the rocket computer, craft the fuel canister. We have these two, but you also want the large one. Let's craft two of those. We need the heavy duty nose cone. You can't craft it yet. So go ahead and craft it. That will be circuit 4. you. Missing sodium and inverted red cage lamp. I can probably craft this by hand, honestly. Yeah. You also need the rocket fins. No. What about the booster? You have the boosters already. And then the rocket fins. Heavy duty rocket fins. Let's go ahead and craft these guys as well. Circuit 5? Really? Do we even have a Circuit 5 ass machine? I don't think so. No, we don't. So I'm just gonna craft them by hand. I think it's the same recipe. Yeah, put them right here then. So those rocket fins, I need 8 of you. There we go. It's gonna be a very slow craft, but it should be fine. Emitter might get stuck because it's has multiple inputs, and I don't remember if I updated the recipe for it. Let me see here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not doing that. So let me take that out and update the recipe for that. So anything that uses the UV emitters, we can't craft yet. And that is because we have to rename the Nequatria stuff. Oops. That hasn't happened in forever. That's so funny. Okay, these guys need 3 separate stacks, so you have to get renamed twice. Okay, so easy to search. We got you and you. Then we go ahead and craft those. So this guy is going to need a stack of you. And then a stack of you. So if I look up the UV emitter, ass line, this guy, you should be using one of you and one of you. There you go. Put that back, and that should be good now. And then these guys, you get put in the rename. So you get put there, and then you get put here. See, I still got it. Even if I take a long break, I still got it. It's like, right, GTNA just, actually modded Minecraft in general. It's like riding a bike. You know, once you learn how to do it, you're not going to forget. It's kind of stuck with you. Should be able to craft this now. Yes. So I can craft the cone. Still need sodium. Oh, yeah, I was working on the 1024 storage cell. Got that. Thank you. Let's go put that over there. So this guy's going to want it. This one. Then I'm going to put that one there. And then all of you guys. Oh, no. It's the slag. It got stuck. No, 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 no. We're taking the slag out of there. Sorry. No, you're not gonna have any slag. It's way too much. Sorry. Nah, nah. You realize there's that much slag in there. What else is in here that's just too much? Okay. It's so much aluminum. You can store it all though. Yeah, you're able to store it all, so it's not an issue there. Hydrochloric is having an issue because you're out of chlorine. Of course you are. That's funny. Oh, you want to know what I think happened? Is that oh, how much can this store? The output bus. Yeah, it must have got stuck in here because of the infinite item cache capacity, and so it just stayed there. And I didn't catch it until way later. So let's get this guy. Yeah, just trash it off because that's just we don't really use any of the stuff that's in there. Yeah, okay, I guess delete it. I like using this as a trash can, the void cell. I think it's like the highest priority, or just zero priority. But for this little subnet that we have going on here, that is the highest priority. But it acts like a trash can. You're all stuck. Yes, you are. Put the big guy in there. That's the one with all of the other stuff. Oh yeah. Hmm. I guess we're gonna do another filtering because I can't get these items out. These are all still full. I wonder what you're full of. Where are you still getting slag comb? That I told you to delete yourself. Yeah, it got backed up with a ton of stuff. Lithium, where are you even going? Up there? Are you full? You shouldn't be full. You have a lot of space. You're using up half of it though. The priority is 0. I mean, let me check here. The priority of this guy is -10. So you should try going into here first. Yeah. Lithium comb. We're not doing anything with it, so I should probably trash it. Let me double check. I mean, we can get lithium out of it, but honestly, I don't think we need lithium. We don't really use it too much. So I think I will trash it also. I'm okay with that much aluminum because we do use a lot of it. It's the salt that I'm interested in. Look at that. We somehow got like 1,000,000 more. You know how much is in here? We should be able to check with a scanner, right? Oh, yeah, there's so much stuff in there. It still has 2,000,000 salt comb. Okay, so it ran out of sodium because all the salt is just in there. And a lot of xenon also, which is good for us, right? Did you get stuck too? You're not running. I wonder why. Oh, you are running. It's a lot of xenon that you're wasting. Can I upgrade that tank? Probably could. It's fine. Okay. So clearly we have a lot more to deal with. So what I need to do is take that out. And I need you to delete lithium because we're not actively using lithium. Oops. Don't do that like that. And go ahead and put everything there. One more time. Let me put this guy. No, here. This one. You got full instantly. Thank you. Start putting the empty guys back in there. I didn't think I was gonna do like a AE2 management, but it kind of makes sense. I didn't really check up on it for a while, so it's totally understandable that I was gonna do that. How are you in repairs? You surprisingly last that long without needing a repair, so I'm pretty surprised. Again, it was like 9 days since I last played, so I am pretty impressed that it lasted this long without needing any fixes. Okay. Now we should be good, except for the fact that we have like a ton of xenon, but the salt is what I'm more concerned with. I want the salt combs to end up in here. Yes. Why are you getting slag? You know what? It's probably why, because they have the same priority. Get a higher priority. I'm trying to get rid of the slag. It's causing too much storage issues. You still have slag? No, get out. Slag doesn't go away. Where's the slag? You should be voided. Yeah, slag is right there. But you refuse. Oh, probably because it's in here. Duh. Yeah, get out of there. Hurry up. I want to work on rocket progress. Let's just delete all of the slag. Okay, do we have any slag in here now? No, there's still a little bit in there. So I first have to dump all of the salt from here. Purge out we need a better way of purging the system. We just straight up need a better way of storing everything. But it's also because I just didn't pay attention to it. For the most part, it does work pretty well. But then whenever I have leave it running for a while, it gets stuck with everything. It's kind of expected. You're stuck on oil too, but you know what? That's fine. It's okay with me. Okay. How about now? How much slag do you have? No slag. That's all I care about. And then you go back out. Start moving everything in there. What are you stuck on now? This one. Gotta slowly filter out things now. There's so much stuff. I wonder what you're stuck with. What's in here? It's fine. That's probably had a lot of slag in there. I know the slag isn't somewhere. That guy back. Or is it the lithium? Probably the lithium. Because we did have a ton of it left over, right? I guess it's also pulling from the storage bus as well. But anyways, are you running now? Yes. Yeah, you're running. About time. Want the chlorine and the sodium. That's what we're needing. Now, I did say at some point I don't want to rely on bees anymore, and I'm thinking it's getting to that point. Right, because we're gonna want. I think the best way for me to move forward with the chlorine and the sodium is to get. I think we can probably pump salt water from somewhere, and I think I want to do this from now on. Yeah, Rostam 28 BAs. This is probably what I want to do because I can electrolyze this and just get basically everything. We want the sodium hydroxide, right? And if we want sodium, we can just electrolyze it further to get the sodium, which is great. Another option is chlorobenzene, I think, from Mars. Yeah, this doesn't give us as much, but you can also electrolyze this. But this gives us chlorine directly. I think salt water is the best thing to deal with. I'm probably going to end up doing that because I'm having to filter all of this out. And I don't need this anymore because we got a new cell. Okay, so that should deal with our sodium issues for a while. For a while, right? Anyways, let's continue. So rocket control computer. You're not crafted yet because I turned off the recipe. Let's do that. You definitely got stuck because you ran out of sodium hydroxide. So if I restart the recipe, it should be okay now. Hydrochloric acid is not craftable. Now it is. Go for it. Oh, it just finished instantly. That's why. Okay. That's being crafted now, and then we can finish everything else. Fuel canister. You got two of you. The nose cone. Can't craft it? No, because I needed the light. And then I need those rocket engines. You don't know how to craft them, so I'll give you a recipe for it. Circuit 3. Yes, machine circuit 3. Yeah, just leave it right there. Alright, so we need 6 of you. You don't have coal. I gotta clear my throat. The heck was that? Where's your coal? Probably gonna have to set up the coal bee for this. Could have sworn I had coal from somewhere. I guess not. No? Was I not getting the coal anywhere else? Maybe I can get it from an ore miner that I already have set up. I think we have something on Proteus. I don't remember where my ore miners are. But I know we're getting graphite from somewhere. Let me check Proteus. No? It's because my waypoints got deleted, so now I don't even know where my ore miners are. But if it's not here, like immediately recognizable because I do have it. I usually have them like right here. So if it's not there, then it's fine. Why are you meowing? Okay, fine. Just go back home. I would just set up the bee. I always say I don't want to deal with it, but I'm gonna have to. But before I do that, I got to make sure that I can actually deal with the stuff. So lignite coal, I'm probably not going to use it because I don't really have a use for lignite, right? So I think I'm gonna trash it. I think I'm trashing it. Okay. And then the coal combs is going to be up here. That might be an issue though. So I think I'm just going to directly centrifuge it. And it's going to be an issue because the amount of aluminum and diamonds you still have to deal with. So I'm just going to centrifuge it. So centrifuging would go right here. Yeah. Which is also an issue because you have to deal with 3 milli. That's going to be funny. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just tell it here then. Or, yeah, it has to be right here. And then the purified stuff, we can throw that in a sifter. So you do have it dealt with. Did I already have a filter for it then? I did. Okay. It's already dealt with. Okay. Pause that, please. And then take out an Imperial Queen. And we put the Coal Queen in there. We get it running. Okay. Now, I think the Coal B is like very not set up very well. Yeah, only getting like 6. Its rates are very trash. In other words, we didn't really breed it too well. Because I think at that point I was kind of like, I just didn't want to breed it anymore. And can you blame me? Bee breeding is kind of like a repeat thing and kind of got tired of it. Engine. So you're going to need the coal. So I think I can still craft 6 of them, but ignore the amount of coal that we're going to need. And then rocket fins should be all right there. I'm going to craft these by hand because I don't want to set up an assembler 5 for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have the boosters, we have the canisters, we have the cone. Yes. And then the heavy duty plates, 12 of you. Thank you. And we're missing the controller, which is being worked on. The sensor's probably also going to have an issue though, because its recipe is jank. Cancel that. It's definitely what happened. Yeah, same for the same reason, because of the Nequatria. But it's a good thing we already put the recipe for this anyways. So take out the sensor. This one, right? Yeah. Alright, so this one should be easy to search instead. So easy to search 2. And then easy to search 1. Like that. And you should be put back in there and you should be good to go. And then the fluid's back in there. Okay. What about now? I'd like to craft you. Go for it. I got some chai tea on the side here. It's kind of a normal thing. If you've been like a fan for a while, then you would know that mornings I usually try to drink like a tea or something. Most of the time it's chai. It gets caffeine, and I don't want to drink coffee, so I'm going to drink this instead. Nice. Okay. Keyboard is probably stuck somewhere. Honestly, I don't know where. Why aren't you crafting? Keyboard out here, really? Oh, it got crafted into something else. I'm pretty sure. I'll turn off blocking mood. Yeah, yeah, I remember them being weird. How many keyboards am I going to need for this? Oh, I guess I just broke the recipe. Yeah, it doesn't like to put more than one stack of items into one of these machines. I thought I had it ignoring it. What are you even making? What is this? Must be the fuel canisters, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. That's fine. All right, so we have... That is completed. Neutralized water. Did you get stuck again? No, you didn't. You're okay. Oh, you know what? How much is our tier 5 water? It's the temperature treated. Look up treated. Look at that. So I know this one works. It's kind of a given because I have it set to 1 million. And it's working pretty well, actually. So I'm glad. I'm really glad that it does that. That it works that well. Alright. So pH neutralized water does have a couple issues, though. And it's mostly because of the fact that it got stuck forever. Okay, so that's done. We have the computer. Thank you. We have everything except for the engine. Yeah, we need the engines. Engines are going to have to wait a little bit because of the amount of coal that we're going to need. It's so funny to me that there's still no way for us to like convert like coal dust to regular coal, because we get infinite coal dust from netherrack, but there's no way to turn this back into regular coal that I know of. Like, there is a way, but it's very involved, I think. It needs blood magic. Never mind, I'm completely wrong. Yeah, I don't know of a way to turn this back into regular coal. Unless, like mini coal, but this doesn't actually do anything. I don't know. I wish there was a way though. But to get regular coal, yeah, you pretty much only can get it from mining. With the DOB cone, I guess it's like pretty much everything, right? I mean, you can just duplicate it with mana infusion and... Okay, this is one way. You use charcoal. But this is blood magic, and we're not really doing blood magic in this playthrough. There's also arcane infusion, which same thing. It seems like a lot. Coal cluster. Can use that coal dust for this. Nope. Nope, not happening. What does this even give? I don't know. Forge hammer? You can't compress coal dust into that coal? I mean, really, we just need the block of coal. And the other way is to get up with a skeleton skull and blood, which I don't really know how to do that. So I'm not gonna worry myself with that. It's still funny that you can't turn that stuff back into that. That's okay though. Let's get some hydrochloric acid and just use it. Thank you. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and put it in here. Like that. There you go. It should give me plenty of coal. Yes, and I'll do it manually for a little bit. Only 64? How much do I need again? I don't think it's going to work like that. 1200, that's definitely not going to work. Put you over there actually at the B area. You're working. Okay. Oh, it already dealt with it. So how much coal is that? You're not being stored, really. I guess you're not being stored. This stuff is fine because we do use it. I think I should store both. Alright, do you have any? Yes, you do. Okay, so have the coal dust and then have the... Because it's going to be running forever, and of course I do want to deal with it. There we go. Alright, so that would teleport it too far. This teleporter is extremely strong. Most of the time I don't even know where I'm going. I just show up in another weird place. Like I said, we'll leave that going for a while. Then we'll continue with trying to craft. Trying to get the rocket fuel for this, actually. So what are we going to need for this? I may want to go down the questing route. Right? Because we have purple rocket fuel, but I need this to be able to run all of the rockets. Yeah, because this one can only do up to 6, and we're building tier 7 right now. So this is the next step. So we're going to need a chemical plant, and it needs loranium, whatever that is. So we can't even build the thing until I get loranium. Vigorous loranium machine casing. How the heck? Oh, it looks atrocious. But it is possible, except for the fact that it needs loranium. I don't know what this is. This looks like an alloy. Dysprosium. The heck are you? Whatever the case, I'm gonna have to be setting up a chemical reactor. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm going to need a new row of machines, it looks like. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I can probably put it here. How big is the chemical plant again? Yeah, I can put it right there, but I don't think I want to. Oh, let's set up a new area for it. Okay. How big is the chemical plant machine? I mean, I have this one, but I would like to move it over there. I would like to move most machines over at some point. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7 machine. Okay. Let's get the space set up for it. Qubits. This is a building block, so I will allow myself to get more of this. That's just the liberty that I have given myself for this playthrough. So you will be. Let's get some Aegon also. Okay. So we'll do one from the furthest machine. Would be 1, 2, 3, and like that. No, one more. Yeah, like that. Building with burning. It's been a while. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then you're also going to need some space. It'll be 3 behind you. So I did kind of cheat a little bit. It's not supposed to stick out that far, but you know what? It's fine. I'm going to still keep it to wherever this one was going. Like that, yeah. It's right here. So the furthest from the back would be 1, 2, 3, and then like that. Just like this. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, get my wand out. Yeah, I'd still do try to add a little order to this otherwise chaotic looking base. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff, but there's still some rules that I'm trying to follow for myself. So that will go all the way over there, just like that. Pretty much, you would only go up to here, I think. Yeah, because these are different. No, you would go up to here. Yeah, because I don't know where this is going to go. These are different sections. Like this. And I'm going to have to build the walls. The basement, at least. There you go. I'm going to drink some chai. Okay. It is about that time, though, of the stream. And take a quick break. I also did turn off. I mean, I guess the VOD watchers, it won't really make much of a difference, but for the stream watchers, I did turn off the ad scheduler. Because I think I do notice the ads can be a little intrusive. But I went ahead and turned that off. So whenever I take a break, I'm just going to step out for a little bit. Indefinite time, probably a couple minutes. But anyways, I'll be right back. Appreciate your time. Stretch, drink your fluids. Be right back.
are.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
No.
Get upstairs. Get upstairs. Get upstairs. Get upstairs.
I'm blaming you for this.
No, get upstairs. I told you to be careful.
I'm not surviving this, dude.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm stuck inside.
No. You said it was safe. Is it going? It scared me. At least Ben survived. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's the whole base. Goodbye. Okay. Oh yeah, you absolutely want to be careful because if you don't do it correctly, goodbye to your entire base. Alright. Let's go check what happened to the rest of the base. He does look kind of constipated.
It's 'cause,
Okay.
like, I'm standing up straight.
Okay. First, go to the left, and then you see a board. And I guess we only have one god level, so we're doing that one.
This
Okay.
is how I crouch. This is the button for crouching.
Leo, turn
Difficulty.
around. Look at that
You want hardest or just
No, we're
medium?
gonna die.
Wait, Leo, look at that Owen.
Hold on. I'm trying to do things. Hold
You
on.
gotta look at that Owen. He's doing something.
What did you do?
The instant I joined, like I rejoined, the implosion compressor started turning on, and I heard a bunch of explosions. It kind of freaked me out. It was like waiting for me. Okay, so this is now going to be the new row of machines. First machine I'm going to put here is going to be the chemical plant. This guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. One for the border. Just like that. And then we'll go as far as, I guess for now, out here. Yeah. Could probably, I can definitely fit some machines in here. Keep that in mind. But I think what I'm trying to do is I extend out as I need space. Hey, Christian. Well, thanks for the subscription. Hi, Christian. What's going on? It's a weird Wednesday stream, right? Let's get my wood axe out. It's because I had the day off from work today. Because I'm going to go to a concert with the family later on today. And I had some time in the morning. So I was like, you know what? I'll stream. It's been a little bit. Set air. No. Set hand 13. Yeah. So, you know how it is whenever I don't stream for a couple of days. It's been like 9 days. I think 10 days, almost 2 weeks since the last stream. Because I also did have some family visiting last week. So I wasn't able to stream in the weekend. But it's going to be like that. It's the end of the year, and there's a lot of festivities going on, right? Yeah, okay. Anyways, it's good to hear that you're doing fine. What I'm going to need is lathe. I'm still trying to remind myself of all the rules that I had in place for building, and I think what I need is going to be down here? Oh, first of all, I need to figure out the basement. So how I do the basements, let's just try to remind myself. To kill the dragon. Oh, nice. The dragon is pretty tough in this mod pack. Anyway, so how I try to do the... Well, it's really easy. Well, I guess I'm just not good at the game. I had a lot of tough problems. Like, I had a lot of issues with fighting it the first time I played the pack. I didn't realize it was that tough. I thought it was just a vanilla Ender Dragon fight, but no, an Ender hardcore Ender expansion, that mod does something to it that makes it like, you know, cracked. Makes it super tough to deal with. So the first time I tried to fight it, I think I died twice because I was not very well prepared. But every time I fought the dragon after that, it was actually really easy. Yes, flight potion, jetpack, and a good crossbow are basically mandatory for it. But what I like to suggest people that are watching and don't know about it, yes, this is also for the VOD watchers who are if somehow watching in UHV gameplay and are still in an early game. That's okay. But in the LV quest line, the throwing out the trash quest gives you this real bottled Jägermeister, and this gives you like an hour of basically infinite resistance. It's so good. So you just, you know, you get trashed and then fight the dragon with no issues. That's how we've been doing it. You also found the other dragon in there. Almost got one. Yeah, the Chaos Dragon. Yeah, that guy is kind of fun. Actually, when can I craft the Infinity Armor? You basically could. Yeah, you could pretty much craft it once you have Infinity. This doesn't mean I have to actually learn like more magic, but this is absolutely what I will do. So I guess I'm gonna have to learn some magic. But once I get Infinity, then yeah, I'll probably craft the Infinity Armor, and then we'll be basically invincible, right? Yeah, it really does. So before I forget, how do I set up my basements? I think I do expand 10 down. Yes. And then contract 1 down like that. And then I will clear up and like just delete everything, but I still have to do DISTR to make sure that I'm not deleting anything that I don't want to delete. So for the most part, this should be okay. So I'm going to do set air like that. I was talking about it earlier. I just don't want to deal with bees anymore. So anytime I need like a mass resource, I'm not going to deal with the bees because I just don't want to. They're very strong, but they're very tedious. Before closing it, make sure I didn't delete anything I'm not supposed to. Oh, you wanted an Oblivion frame. So you went on a whole side quest to beat the dragon, right? It's like, oh, well, I'm already here. Might as well. Totally get that. Is my music playing? It is. It's just a little quiet. People told me they can be found at a stronghold. Yeah, they could. They're usually pretty common in the library. You have to check the libraries for those. Oh, you looked. Uh-oh. Set. Yeah. 12. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Like you can still make Oblivion frames, but they're pretty expensive. That's why people always recommend to just find them. Put it right here. Did you actually craft it? Like, how bad are they? Oblivion frame. I mean, you do need a dragon egg for this, but it looks like it's reasonable. It's a lot of Thaumcraft. Honestly, if I don't think people would get like disagree if you just cheated one in, because if you don't have any in any of the strongholds, that's just RNG. I would allow yourself one. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Minecraft. You can literally do whatever you want. Who's gonna judge you except yourself, right? I would have just I probably would have just cheated in one. It's like, you know, I searched all three of them. It's RNG that I didn't find it. I would allow myself one. Luckily, it didn't happen in our playthrough. We actually found three. Maybe I just stole them all from you. Oops, should be 13. We now have a basement. Then let's get some dirt. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Patch up the leftovers. If you're able to make one, that's actually pretty impressive. Because it looks pretty expensive, and like getting a dragon egg, it's not very... Oh, really? You know, I didn't know that. Okay, then I guess that's the good way to do it. I didn't know you can get them from loot games. That's cool. I'm not super familiar with loot games. I never did that. Allie was always a loot games person. It's only in the tier 4 chest. Oh, okay, so it does give you away. It's good to know. Highly likely that that's not something I would ever do, though, because I don't want to do bees anymore. And the next playthrough, yes, there's more than likely going to be a next playthrough. It's going to be a solar only run and no bees and no IC2 crops either, because I don't want to deal with that. You know, that's okay. It's the Minesweeper isn't something that most people get. It is pretty tricky. And like, no matter how much Minesweeper you may know, like it's at some like yes, there's skills you can do with Minesweeper, but did you get stuck again? This thing's always getting stuck. What are you crafting? I don't know why it's at some point it does become chance, right? Like you're gonna be met with the 50-50 chance somewhere. And that's always scary. Maybe not necessarily 50-50, but you're gonna be hit with the chance output somewhere. This thing's always getting stuck. I don't know what to do with it. What I can do, honestly, is just reduce the amount of times it's being crafted. Neutralized water is always getting stuck. But I'm gonna bring this down to it's a million. Just 100,000 is okay. You almost rage quit a few times when my tier 4 was lost to 50-50. But if you tell me you were able to sit through there for what was it, 12 hours? That's pretty impressive, honestly. Go ahead and just make a recipe for coal. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so let's get the... I guess I'm gonna have to move that guy over. What kind of coils can I use? The coil is just to speed things up, right? We're using tier 7 rocket. We're using electrum flux, right? Yeah. How much does the chemical plant use? The way I did it was when I was playing another game with friends. Like whenever there was 30 seconds of downtime, I would do Minesweeper. It's like the best way to play GTNH, honestly. It's just on your downtime. Yeah, Electrum Flux. We need 27 of you. Go ahead. We're not using this for anything, so I'm going to rip it apart. Yeah. Goodbye. I'm pretty much going to set it up exactly the same, though. You're running LUV power, right? Pretty sure most of the recipes need that. Let me double check this one. You only need LUV power, so I'll just keep you as LUV for now. It's completely reasonable. All of the circuits that are just in there. Get out. And be okay with this for now. Let's build the thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes right here. And then I'll get that guy. Hang on. I think I have to control this thing. Okay. Current channel coil. I want this to be Electrum Flux. And this one, I want this to be LUV casing. Yeah. And then the pipe is tungsten steel. And then the casing is going to be, for now, we only have this one, but the next tier would be vigorous loranium, but we don't have that yet. And it'll be copy channels to held hologram projector. Okay. And then I will tell this GT no hatch 1. And hopefully that works. There we go. Well, it's not going to work because I need the coil blocks. We have 3. They're being worked on. They're a little pricey though. Do I have a circuit 3 assembler out here? Nope, it's fine. Could probably move that over there, honestly. Yeah. We'll use the UHV one. It's going to be a little faster. Good luck trying to find it, though. I've decided that I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so let's... That's fine. You know what? I can always just do the coil. Set this to... What's it, 7? 7 for the ones I currently have on me. Which I don't have on me because I threw them away. The HSSS coil blocks. An aqueduct coil block is 1 less, actually. 6. There we go. And that's pretty much it. And then I gotta connect everything over. So I'm gonna leave the item outputs right here. First of all, let's clear out the bottom of the multi-block. So I know what it looks like. Like that. Oops. That should be Acon, right? Yeah. No, this shouldn't be Acon. Yeah, it's going to be casing. We're going to be opening that up eventually. So I'm not too worried about it being flush with the wall. Yeah, this was supposed to be extended out a couple blocks in each direction. Oops. I'll do that later. I would leave it like this. So output hatch, you go ahead and be right there. And then output bus, you can go right here. And then the catalyst, I guess I'll just put that over here actually. Catalyst housing, like that. And then I'll put all the inputs on the right, sure. And then we have a spot for the circuits, I think. This is going to house my circuits, and this will house the fluids. Or the items and fluids, like that. We need an energy hatch. You'll be back here. I'm not going to lie. Okay, this is not looking out too well, so let's fix it up here. We need some qubit. Some Agon. And just one piece of lathe. One stack of lathe. I can fix this up. Right there. So you're supposed to be like this. Let's get my wand as well. Yes, and then 1, 2, 3. And you go out here. There we go. Actually, what I can probably do is just move from this to that, but go all the way down. Actually, no, I don't think it's going to work. It's fine. Yeah, I should continue what I was doing. That. Then we'll go ahead and do that. Copy. All the way over there. And we do set hand 13. There we go. And you can just be right here. Like that. And there we go. So I need you to be open. And then all of you. Like that. Then we do expand 10 down. Contract 1 down. And then distribute. Make sure that nothing important is being voided. It does not look like it. No, there's nothing out here. So we do set air. All right. And this one I can probably just do it manually, but I don't. Okay. next one is to do this. So right here, you're going to be like that. And then I want you to go all the way over here. No, right here. Yeah. Then you go like that. Okay. So you'll be expand 10 down, contract 1 down. All these flowers. And distribute their distribution to make sure that nothing in here is being deleted that I don't want to get deleted. Doesn't look like anything's an issue. So we set air. There we go. And then this I can just get rid of. This isn't doing anything. Yeah. Set air. There we go. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, thank you. And then now we set this up. Why am I doing that? Because I like to have full access to my multi-block without it being, blocked by the wall. That's why I did that. Go right there. And then we do set and 12. Then we go all the way over here. Like that. Set hand 12. And then we will go all the way over here. Wrong one. Like that. There we go. Qubit? Sure. Right there. And I can put the energy hatch. Just throw it right here. Like that. Do you really need that much casing? I guess you do. Have a transformer as well. All right, the rest of it is going to be a bunch of random casings. Yeah. All right, and then I should be able to just make all of this into Aegon. Yeah, like that. Okay. Nice and neat. Catalyst housing, I can probably put here the same one. Okay, just do that. Then I will just put this guy here. You can have a maintenance hatch right there. Output bus, and then the 2 inputs. And then the rest of it is going to be, oops, not like that. Casing, right? Yeah. Need more. Robust tungsten steel machine casing. I think the coils are done. Yes. Go ahead and replace them. I forget what coils do for a chemical plant. Should tell me right here. It's just better processing speed. Okay. Okay. Upgraded chemical plant. Like that. Oops. There we go. Should be good now. Yes. Nice one. I do need to upgrade it though to the next tier, so I think I'll see if I can do that. First I gotta power the thing though. So I'm still gonna use a Tesla tower for this one because I can. You're going to need a 16 amp diode. I do have one. I'm going to need some superconductor cables. It needs these guys. And that's basically it to power the thing, right? So how do I connect this? I forget. It's 2 from the back corner. Can't see it. And then it connects like that. Going to be a pattern to everything. Then you can have the coil cover right there. And then this will be like that. Just double check. This is EPM. Input ZPM. You should be okay. And then we paint it. All right. So that is now powered. And then we connect it to AE2. So I need a P2P. I'm going to have to connect the P2P over there, I think. Now, I don't think I need another channel because we probably have a lot of channel space, especially with whatever this one is right here. Let me double check. Like, for example, kimchi. How many channels does kimchi have? You only have 15, so I can definitely just use share that there. I did tell myself I wasn't going to share. We're going to keep expanding, but nah, it's fine. So let's just connect another cable over there. So I need a bunch of cables like that and like that. How many channels do you have? This branch off right here. So this has 10, this has 15, that controller face has 15. And this only has 4, so I will be able to connect. I can go right here actually. Right there. Then we'll paint this blue. And then you will be connected to kimchi. Yes, like that. All right, then we just go ahead and move everything there. Now I'm going to want the relay and the interface here. Thank you. And I can just put all the circuits back there. So I'm going to rename this to, where's my cutting knife? Right there. I'll rename this to chemical plant. And then have the relay facing into there. You just need one of you at the end like that. You should be good to go now. And now just dump all the circuits here. I honestly don't know which circuits you're going to need, but there you have a bunch now. All right. So in order for me to craft the rocket, we actually are able to, but that's just, I just have to process the combs into coal, which we can do that, right? But I'll wait for it to work on the rocket fuel first. Because if I check here, I think you are a little stuck on the fact that you need more hydrochloric acid right now. How much progress have you made? You're making decent progress. So I'll just leave it running for a while. We got other things to work on. For example, uranium. So let's figure that out. We need the uranium casings. I don't remember how much I'm gonna need, but no, you do need the chemical plant for those. Okay. That's gonna be a little pricey. That's fine. Chemical plant right there. How much do I need? How much do you think I'll need? Do I just craft 86? I think so. I know we have 2 outputs. No, we have 2 input buses. All right, and this one's already asking for. So let's just craft 85, I think, just to be safe. 85. All right, so you're going to need a lot of stuff. Argon, really? Argon's weird. Like, we have it, but... Oh, we have a lot of argon combs, actually. We can just do that. Fluid extractor. Yeah. Just throw me in the fluid extractor. There we go. 22,000. Okay, that's argon dealt with. This stuff is... We'll get it. Vanadium pentoxide dust. First of all, let's figure out uranium. I'm gonna solidify this. Solidify a stack at a time, sure. Solidifier plate. Don't have enough space for that. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one for now. Probably gonna want that eventually. And then we want ytterbium. Don't know how I'm gonna get that. It's not the same as yttrium, I promise you, even though I wish it was. How do I get ytterbium? Might need to dehydrate something. Ancient granite. We do have ancient granite. Xenotime. Samarskite. The heck? Can I like mine it? We get it from meteor. You know, we get everything from meteors, jeez. Let me see here. How do I get all of this? Well, let me check ancient granite. How do I get ancient granite? I don't think we can get this from anywhere, actually. Nope. No, unless we dehydrate it. Oh, yeah, we can. From rare earth, too. I think thinking this is what we do for that. Maybe there's the quest tells me something. So, ytterbium. This one. Purple stuff wasn't that bad. Why not make the green? Well, first of all, you need professional help. So you can probably figure most of it on your own, but keep in mind some materials need to be created in it. For lithium compound, And then rhenium for the rhenium. Rhenium itself is made of non-standard. You also need dysprosium, which requires either making rare earth 3 or going to the toxic air for phase. Neither rare earth 2. Rare earth 3. Again, you visit the evidence Stargate might be very hard to find due to their writing. You should know. Froth flotation. So I'm going to need rare earth 3, basically. Okay. So let's make a bunch of rare earth 3. Okay, I already have a bunch here how to deal with it. I can probably just macerate it. And erbium, I don't even know what erbium is used for, but I think I might as well do that. And now we'll wash it. Okay. Just gonna throw it in here. Actually, no, we don't want to do that, right? We want to... No, we do want that. So we do this and then we purify it, right? And then we just throw it in a dehydrator. Okay. And this is how we get all the other stuff. Lepersonite is what gives us... That's a lot. We only need 29 though. Okay, fine. Throw it in there. So I need to make a rare earth 3. Where can I get this stuff? Space mining. We're not there yet. We're getting pretty close though. Also get it from IV loot bags and LEV loot bags as well. But how we usually get rare earth is directly. So if I open that up and then get that stuff, you get it from a chemical path. So if we use industrial strength hydrofluoric acid, you throw that in a chemical path. This is a large chemical reactor with that. Not happening. Not happening. No. Dehydrator also. Or a distillation tower. Or a chemical plant. We can just make more. A chemical reactor. How about that? Ammonium tetrafluorobarylate. Ammonium bifluoride. This looks atrocious. Beryllium hydroxide. It's just beryllium hydroxide. It's just that. I don't want to do that. Lithium tetrafluorobarylate fuel compound. Lithium tetrafluorobarylate fuel compound. FTR fuel is not happening. Never mind, never mind. Honestly, we're just probably better off using the regular stuff. If I look up rare earth 3, like that. Yeah, this stuff here, so I want to make more rare earth. Go ahead and craft it then. I'll just do 3 to 2 and then... Yeah, let's just do that. And put that in a chemical bath. Make a whole bunch of it. Go for it. Sure. And then how do I deal with this? I just have to process it down. there? Does this go into here? Oops, no, I can't do anything else over there. I forget how this works. I think if I set the priority to like, if I put it in there, no, if it's on extract only, it's not going to work. But if I put rare earth 3 ore, and then put this on bidirectional, do you go in there? I don't really know. So if I put that in here, do you get sent here? You do. I think. I think so, yeah. And then this stuff needs to get processed down. I'll throw this in an ore washing plant. A macerator. Put in a macerator. This stuff here. Okay, that turns into rare earth. And then I'd like to be able to store that. And then the rare earth 3 dust is in a dehydrator. So I think I want this to be a stocking bus over here and this guy over here. And I don't think I have a stocking bus. I have an advanced stocking bus, but this isn't really set up with anything. So I think I'm going to disassemble this and just use this one. Yeah, I'm going to use there. It's fine. Yes, it's advanced. It doesn't need to be, but that's fine. No, go ahead and do that. But color you black just to keep it consistent. And then I don't want that fiber to be there. Thank you. All right. And then I'll just go ahead and make you do rare earth 3 dust. Do you not have it? Oh, you have to be on, I think. Yeah, you're on. Okay. How much are you, what are you crushing? Oh. Are you just slow or what? I don't know. I'm gonna put that here. Have a, should put that there. Thank you. And then you're getting centrifuged, right? Oh no. How much graphite do you have? Oh, you're gonna take a while. That's fine. I just put it over there in the meantime, somewhere else. Put it right here, right? How much time are you gonna take? You're not super slow. I just want to make sure that the rare earth dust will end up here, which it does, yeah. Doesn't make a lot though, but better than nothing. So I'll just leave it running. It will work. It's just gonna be very slow. That's fine though. We're not quite there yet. So that's going to deal with the terbium slowly but surely. Actually, let me double check here. So to make a terbium, if I look up rare earth, 3 dust, right? What do you use for? Is the chemical name for that is YB. Lepersonite. I don't know. That one can be used. Not sure what else can be used. Doesn't look like anything else. No. Mm-mm. I think that's it, right? Yeah. So that it's also a dehydrator. Yes. So I'll go ahead and give that there. Why do I have 167 already? I don't know, but that's plenty. Okay, so that'll work over time. Now, vanadium pentoxide. This is a blast furnace recipe. Circuit 24, which we can do. I'll just go ahead and just do that, sure. Circuit 24, though. I don't know if we have a circuit 24. Let me double check. We might. It's been a while. Not sure. 22. I don't think so. All of the weird, obscure recipes are like there. Do circuit 11, circuit 1. Miscellaneous has, I don't know which circuit you have. Okay, I'll just add a circuit 24. Yeah, I already got one. Sweet. I doubt that there's going to be conflicts. Let me double check. So if I check the blast furnace, it's like literally only one recipe. I had to fix the recipe though so that it doesn't accept oxygen. Because you already have oxygen, right? If I remember this correctly. Yeah, you have oxygen. Are you missing something? Oh, you don't have nitrogen. Okay, something to check. There we go. What's going on over here? Did you all shut down or what? Oh yeah, you're completely broken. That's funny. I should probably maintain my machines. Yeah, these are all going to have issues over time. Oops. Yeah, we completely ran out of nitrogen there. That's fine. Okay, so far. How much you want to bet that we're completely out of nitrobenzene also? Yup. Uh-oh. How about you guys? Are you all okay? No, you're having issues. One of the main goals I would like to do is you're falling apart too. Not enough soldering material, really. Okay. I do need the auto taping maintenance hatch pretty soon in that case, because you can see here that a lot of machines are kind of falling apart. Understandable though. I was out for a while. What are you? Crafting palladium dust. I'm out of palladium. Really? I mean, we have 300,000, so I'm not concerned about that. We gotta fix this guy. No, this guy. Yes. Our machines are falling apart. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Power generation should be okay. Might as well check out some of the power tower machines, especially these guys. These guys run nonstop. Everything else should be okay. How about you? Yeah, you're okay too. I won't worry about it too much. Okay, so we need more Terra. Terra crystal powder. Which I need Earth. Earth stuff. I got plenty actually. I don't know where I got the Earth shards, but I'm not gonna complain. Just throw them over here in the macerator. Actually, can I just make more? Yes, you can get it from the dust itself. Okay. Meaning I'm just gonna throw it all in there. And then aqua. Going to need the water stuff. This is always one that I have a little trouble getting. Actually, no, I don't. There's a way we get this. We have one of the propolises give it to us. It's a coolant drops. Yeah. If we make, I think it's a lapis coolant. If we fluid extract this, yeah. Lapis coolant, yeah. If we do this one, then this gives us a chance of getting flowing propolis. The flowing propolis can be turned into water infused dust, which can be turned into piles of aqua and crystal powder. So I'm going to get the lapis coolant and then start dumping it. And we get this from Lapitron bees, which we have kind of just sitting around, but we can always put it back there if we need to. How slow or fast are you? Oh, you're pretty quick. All right. I know what I'm going to do. Jeez, you're fast. One more. Okay. So I check the propolis should have plenty of you. And you need to be thrown into a centrifuge. Have one over here. How fast are you? Pretty quick actually. And then we get all of this stuff, turn them into small piles. It should give us more than enough, I think. Yeah. And we didn't really hit any of our lapis coolant, right? Nope. Got a lot of it. Yeah, okay. Sweet. All right. And that should be it. So the loranium casings, we wanted 85 of you. Need chlorine, that's to show up eventually. Uranium, this will show up eventually. So really, we just want to work on the uranium. This will be in an alloy blast smelter. Circuit 5. Like that. Alright, so 85 of you. We're going to need dysprosium, rhenium, and that's basically it. Dysprosium comes from lepersonite, so we already have that dealt with. This dy. Alright, what else can we do? dy. That's it. Alright, so but that's we're getting that eventually. Rhenium. It comes from I don't know what. Whatever that is. Frothing would be great, but I don't want to deal with it. We already have this guy, but the froth itself is going to flotation cell, which is, I mean, maybe we want to get into it eventually. I don't. You also need a miller, whatever that means. Ew. Nuh-uh. So how am I getting rhenium? Good question. I don't know. We're not doing that. HS1818 dust. No. Rhenium. How the heck do I get this? Is it an ingot that I have to work on first? Oh, it looks like I can do this. An alloy blast smelter? What the heck? It's a weird recipe. Just for a little bit of rhenium also. Let me check here. The rhenium itself is made of the non-standard ABS recipe. It's absolutely what I have to do. Okay. Okay. So if I look up rhenium, the rhenium dust is going to have to be a lot of processing, I think. Forget what oh, it's for the rocket fuel. Yeah, so we need to macerate this stuff. The ingot. Like that. But then we have to solidify it. And then to get the solidified version, we have to use this recipe. Obviously, the best way is to probably just use molybdenite itself, and we get molybdenite from ore mining directly. Now, we might have a series miner. I think we did. Because I was looking for diamond. I was also looking for other stuff, I think. Like, no. It's, what is the ice? It's Callisto, so we don't have okay, we don't have that. Molybdenite is definitely what I have a lot of it, actually. Will that be enough? I got no idea. But we'll try. But yeah, okay. The recipe is going to be that one, because that gives us the most return. Well, actually. Scheelite? Do I have any scheelite? I have a good amount. I think I would leave it like this, actually, and then I'll just probably put it manually. That's what I'm thinking, right? Let's try it. So I need the uranium casings. How much of that rhenium am I going to need? This much. Hydrochloric acid is... You can craft it. You're just being annoying. How much was it? I already forgot. 6,336. Okay. 7,000, let's say. All right, so molten rhenium, an H. No, that it was. RHI. What is it? I thought I was searching for it. Okay. So there's 3 recipes I can either do that recipe, I can do this recipe, or that one. How much molybdenum do I have? Not a lot. Okay, that's fine. So this one, I'm going to wash it, but not do anything with it, right? I should double check that I'm not like dealing with molybdenite directly. Doesn't look like it. As long as it's purified, then it would be okay, right? Yeah. So go ahead and just deal with that there. At the end, it should be okay. Come on. Molybdenite ore. Yes, thank you. All right, and then I think that should be okay. So we're gonna have plenty of you. I'm also gonna need a lot of sulfuric acid, which I think we're okay with, right? Yeah, you got plenty. Just get 1 tank. This will be a weird recipe, so I'll go ahead and just do that. What else? And carbon. All right, I'm gonna just make this circuit 20. Because what else do you do in the alloy blast smelter? Only those 3. Okay. You're not gonna mix with each other, right? No. I'll just put a recipe for it, honestly. Right. So we're using this one for now. Don't know how much I'm gonna need to put that in the blast smelter right here for now. Okay, so if I wanted that much rhenium, am I able to craft it? It was like 7,000, right? Oh, we can craft it. We have a lot of it. All right. Yeah, sure, go for it. There you go. Oh no, it's slow. It's, you know what? It's totally fine. I'm not. Oops, canceled the wrong thing. Not worried about it. Oh, plat line is going to be consuming all of my hydrochloric acid. That's fine. You still need to be crafted. Jeez. Okay. All right. So if I craft this stuff here, let's say 85. We just need all of the dusts. This is going to show up eventually, very slowly, right? But we should have everything now. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and craft it with miss recipes, and then we'll see how far it goes. Okay, so might as well start setting up the fuel recipes. So first off is going to be that one. We're going to need more space in that chemical plant for sure. Let's craft a couple of you. And I'll set up a recipe for the coal as well. It's a temporary one. Like that. Just do that actually. Chemical reactor. I'll put that in the blank one. Oh, we don't have one. You know what? Just you work over there. Okay. So let's just craft. How much do I need again? 1,000, right? I should need more than that, but you know what? It's fine. It'll craft it for me. Oh, you need to craft more hydrochloric acid. Of course you do. Oh, you broke. Or maybe it's because you're trying to start a power. It's absolutely what's happening. Yeah. Okay. In that case, ignore the signal. Go and craft. Thank you. One of you. Then I'm going to put this guy in the bottom right here. Oh, there's so many things that need. That's a lot of platinum concentrate that you're making. Uh-oh. You need a lot of hydrochloric acid. What are you stuck on? What are you trying to craft? Ammonia. Why? Oh, that's probably what it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely you as well. You know what? Understandable, because I did leave this ammonia maker not running for a while because he ran out of nitrogen. So this has got to build up some more. And the coal is done though. This stuff, yes. And I'm going to throw this in the ore muncher for it to deal with. Like right there. That gets thrown into the sifter. At least I think it did. Nope. No, it did not. Oops. I didn't set it up. You should be going into the sifter. Thank you. So if I throw this back into here, you're going into the sifter now. There we go. And that's going to give us the coal that we need for the rocket engine to actually finish. It did not register it, so we need 6 of those rocket engines. 6 of you. Go for it. You need to compress the coal and all the other stuff. You really have to craft that many rockets. That's a lot. Thing's fast. What do you mean crafting one? Okay, finished. Okay, that was actually pretty quick. Sweet. Can I have it, please? Yes. Thank you. I think that's everything, actually. Double check before I go completing too many quests or skipping everything. Yeah, you need green rocket fuel, so go ahead and tier 7 rocket. Go craft it. Yes. Tier 7 rocket. We have accomplished it. Awesome. This thing is pretty large. How big is it when I put it in that chest? I don't even know which one it is. It's this one over here. Very large rocket. Sweet. Put it in my backpack because it totally fits there. We can't use it yet though because we need green rocket fuel, which is a work in progress. It has a lot of things to work towards before we can do that. We still need the Terra crystal that's being worked on, the rare earth stuff. I don't even know if we're still crafting that. It doesn't look like it. Craft another 1,000. We're gonna need a lot of this. You know what? Can I make 6,000? No. 3,000. Yes. And then let's craft another 1,000. Uh-huh. And then not too much. 400 works. Yes. There we go. I'm gonna keep it like that. It's gonna craft like a ton of rare earth, and it'll just work on it over time. Because we had a lot of rare earth just kind of hanging around because of other things. Forcillium, just that. Do you know what forcillium is? Sounds weird. Block of forcillium. It doesn't sound like a real thing. Okay, that's gonna work slowly but surely. And then we making a lot of other stuff. Okay, so let's continue with the actual crafting of the rocket fuel. We won't actually be able to craft it though because the last step does need the uranium casings. But I can at least set up the recipes for it. So I do need to make sure that you have the right circuit. So you need a circuit for... You definitely got one. I'm pretty sure there's no conflicts, even though there's like a million circuits that you need, but don't know. One way to find out, right? So we need cupric oxide dust, also known as who cares. So it gets put into there. You need orange metal catalyst, and for this recipe, don't care about water. You need this recipe here. So for the 1,1-dimethylhydrogen, you need formaldehyde catalyst. I'll go ahead and put those over there. Gotta make sure that it has everything. Okay. So if I check here, you have orange metal catalyst just fine. Yes, you do. Okay, that takes care of nitrogen tetroxide, but formaldehyde catalyst, I have to make it. Formaldehyde, nope. It's a weird assembly recipe. Just need to make one batch though. Yes, machine any temp recipes. I'll just put them in the up tier machine. Sure. So like one of you. I need formaldehyde catalyst dust. This is a mixer with a really weird recipe, circuit 18. And I highly doubt any of that is anywhere here. No, but I'll put it here, but I need a circuit for it. You're not going to conflict, right? No, but you do need a lot of that stuff. All right, sure. Hopefully it doesn't conflict. Okay, go for it. All right, and this one is going to show up over there, which... Is it able to craft? No, you need breakthrough 12. Thank you. Now go ahead and put that one there. more than one, which is great. Okay, so that's done. That's done. So rocket fuel now. Yeah, okay. All right, you need formaldehyde. Oops. Formaldehyde is right there. But you also need formaldehyde catalyst and circuit 21. Well, breakthrough 20. Probably pretty close to making super glue, actually. Maybe I should look into that. You do have breakthrough 21, so you should be okay. That there. Can I craft it now? We need methanol. Methanol is a very simple recipe, I think, as the chemical reactor recipe. Do I have circuit 23? I would like to use circuit 23, but I don't remember if I have it. It's a chemical reactor. No, we only have circuit 24. It's fine. I'm not going to add any more interfaces if I don't need to. I can just use sodium methoxide. Nah. Use this one. So increase this until one of them hits 512, which is that one. It's circuit 1, right? Yeah. Chemical reactor. Circuit 1. Like that. Alright, and then rocket fuel, we should be able to craft it now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just one batch, though, but that's all we need for a while. It won't actually work, though, because the last step needs uranium casings. But I can craft the other stuff, which is good. How bad is the super glue? This stuff here. Because we're going to need this at some point. Would like to be able to craft it. Circuit 16 fluid heater. It's right here, right? Can probably add a dual interface right there if I really wanted to. Where am I putting my circuits? What do you do again? Growth catalyst. Medium. In a fluid heater. And circuit 1. Thermic heating. Pretty sure I can put any of the casings anywhere. So I'm going to do that. Give it an input bus. Input bus. Give it one of you. And then I'm going to need a circuit 16. I don't know. This is more of a test if this even works or if I have to like separate. It should be fine. So I'm going to break that and then put you right there. All right. And then we double check if you can actually craft the growth catalyst medium. This stuff here. Now we're running out of bone meal. It finished. Okay. So if I try to craft the super glue there, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just do that. Then fluid heater, put it right there. Super. Let's try and craft super glue. So we need cyanoacrylate polymer. Yeah, sure. This will be right there. And this is just formaldehyde. And then it's going to be a solid acid catalyst, which I know for sure we don't have this. So put that in the up tier, like that. And then you also need what circuit? Circuit 22. Don't remember if you have it. Let me check. No. Okay. So if I try to make the solid acid catalyst, you need solid acid catalyst mixture. Oh, it's a mixer. Of course you are. But you are circuit 2, which is nice because I think we actually have a circuit 2. No, we don't. Oh, yeah. Mixer recipes, they gotta be weird. I can probably put it here though. All the input buses are separated, right? Yeah. Honestly, if I just put you here, won't you work? I think so. Sulfur trioxide. It's a weird fluid that you want. This is circuit 1. You only need 1. I'll just do that. Circuit 1, was it? Yeah. How much power do I have? I gotta double check before I just drain everything. Like 1 view, yes. And then you need to be breakthrough 12. Okay, that was fast. Breakthrough 12. Thank you. And then I can put this guy there, and then you can have circuit 22. Sweet. That's done. That's done. And then if I try to craft cyanoacrylate or super glue, you just need to make that stuff there, which needs... I can put that in the chemical plant. Let's see if it'll actually work. Super glue, yes. No, ethyl cyanoacetate. We're not done yet. Oh, wait. It's a lot of stuff. Cyanoacetic dust. There's 2 recipes I can use. But why use one over the other one? Probably because this just produces more and it's way faster. And this stuff is used for... Oh, we can just recycle it over and over again. Okay, let's do that then. So this one needs... We have that, but you also need circuit 20. I don't remember if you have circuit 20. No. So we put circuit 20 there. And then this is in a chemical plant. Oh, these random circuits. Okay. So if I try to make super glue now, you need cyanoacetic acid dust and copper 2 sulfate. So before I forget, this stuff is going to be recycling the copper 2 sulfate. So I will just put that in here. There we go. Okay, so we need cyanoacetic dust. Circuit 19. What's up with all these weird, weird fluids? Ew. And then copper 2 sulfate is, oh, 19. The heck? This is over and over. I just have to craft a little bit of it though. Put this in a chemical plant, but I got to make sure that we have the right circuit for it, which is circuit 19. I highly doubt we have circuit 19. Like, what else are you used for? Literally nothing else. So you don't have. I know I don't have a circuit 19 in that chemical plant. Right. Okay, and then copper 2 sulfate. I'm gonna make just a couple of these, I think. And yeah. Let's do that, and then we'll go ahead and set it up in a chemical reactor. I'll put it in that random chemical reactor we have way over there. That one, and I'll just make a good amount of it. Copper 2 sulfate. Like, I don't know, 1,000? Sure. This would be circuit 19. Oh, I love it. You love to see it. It's so fast that you can't even tell it's running. Okay. Oh, what circuit was this? I don't remember. Uh-oh. This makes me carbon monoxide, right? Which is circuit 1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I mean, worst case scenario, I can always just look it up. Yeah. And then I'll take off the recipe for the copper sulfate. Because the idea is to have this recycled. If I need more, then I'll just craft more. Okay, so if I need super glue, I'm able to craft that now. Not yet. Sodium cyanide and chloroacetic acid. Distillation tower. The heck? All this stuff is just chloroacetic acid mixture. Just gonna do that. Just to do that. So that is a distillation tower. Right there. Sure. And then this is sodium cyanide, which why? Ew. Circuit 17, they're so weird. I guess I'm gonna, oops, wrong one. I'm gonna put in that weird and that random chemical reactor we have and just add a circuit 17 to it. Yeah, this one over here. I guess this is becoming my one-off chemical reactor. Because I don't want to set up the universal automation for like one recipe, because I'm pretty sure it's like the only recipe this thing does, right? Yeah. Can I craft super glue now? Still no. Just a lot of recipes this thing needs. Hydrogen cyanide. Oh no. Pink metal catalyst. Of course you do. But this is the last step. At least for this chain, I still have to make hydrogen cyanide. No, that stuff. So we need pink metal catalyst and circuit 23. I don't remember if I have a circuit 23. No. So let's make one. Then set up pink metal catalyst. Oh, that's not that bad actually. Up tier. Pink. There we go. Now to make this, you actually need breakthrough 12 again. You already had it. Okay. Thank you. Put that there. Now put that there. So you should be able to craft that now. In the chemical plant. All right. That's done. That's done. That's done. And then we need to make chloroacetic mixture, which we can either just mix the byproducts together, which I probably do want to do that. But this is going to be a recursive craft, so I don't want to do that. This would be circuit 19. In there. I don't remember about if we have it. Yes, we do. How about now? Please, let me craft super glue. Please, I just want to craft it. I wasn't even trying to do this. Ammonia, chlorine is okay. We need to do acetic anhydride. Oh. I'd rather make it in here. I'd rather make it in the chemical plant. But we do get a lot of it back. Okay. There it is. Fine, 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 fine. We need circuit 17 and blue metal catalyst. Still crafting these things. So we put that in the chemical plant. Put that in the up tier. And then you need circuit 17, which I don't remember if I have it or not. I'm just going to craft it ahead of time. No, God, these circuits this thing needs. We want blue metal catalyst. Craft it. This needs to be breakthrough 8, right? How do I craft this again? Very cheap. Breakthrough 8. Pretty sure one of the future updates is going to remove breakthrough circuits. More of the Bartworks extra circuits is from what I remember. If it does, it's going to be nice. But it's also going to break a lot of these recipes. Alright, how about now, please? It's a amount of recipes I had to add just to make super glue. Still no. Methyl acetate. This should be a chemical reactor, though. Yeah. Acetic acid, methanol. What's the difference? Why is one making water and the other one not? I don't know. I won't complain. I'll put that in circuit 1. Like that. Okay, now. Yeah, I can craft it. Please finish the craft. See where it gets stuck. It's probably going to get stuck somewhere. Got stuck immediately, didn't it? You're not even running. What? You don't have power? You do have power. Don't lie to me. Is the Tesla tower not running? No, it should be running. No, you're running just fine. Let me double check if that even has any power. I might not have. Did I even put the coil down? No, you have power. 16 amps of CPM. You're connected all the way. Let me check the scanner here. You're actually receiving power. No, you have power. CPM wire. No idea. Okay, I have no idea. I should have reloaded, I think. Oh, you know what? That's probably what it is. Chunk claim it. Probably broke. Did you get stuck? You might need a circuit somewhere. Yeah, acetic anhydride. Yeah, you need circuit 18. Oops. Missed one. I mean, it looks like it's working, right? You know, I didn't realize it needed that much. And it is pretty slow, so I may have to increase the recipe size or even put more power into it. That's going to be pretty slow. Hmm. How about you? How are you doing? You're stuck on being slow, I think, honestly. You're just slow. Yeah. Oh, definitely the Piconium. Slow as heck. One of the slowest machines of all time. Oh yeah, they're gonna take a while. Okay, so we got a ways to go before I can even get to the next tier of rocket. All right, I'll let this go. So there's not much I can do other than wait for that stuff to craft. But let's at least try and craft an energy hatch. So this is going to be in the up tier machine because we need UHV assembly, and our precise assembler is not UHV yet. Guess what? We need a UHV to do that in the first place. So I'll just put the recipe in here. That's what this guy is for. This one is to up tier. So right now it's running two two UV energy hatches, so it is able to get to UHV. We have plenty of power. Okay. You're still generating power though. Okay, so that one's done. And then electric pump. Similarly, we have, because this is a UV recipe. Actually, this is a UV recipe. Meaning I can put it in the good ass line. But I need to make sure if I even have the research for it. Let me double check. Don't think so. I do not. So I need to study it. This one needs to be studied. I need an electric pump, a UV pump. Craft one. Okay. Now I need you to be circuit 4. Ass machine circuit 4. Probably put you in this one over here. Let's add a pattern capacity card to that one. This one. All right, this guy needs to be put in a cutting machine. Yes, but you probably need to be up tiered. Yeah, you UHV power. Cutting machine's over here. CPM, CPM. So you're gonna need 2 UV energy hatches. Let's get the pump first. Thank you, and then research it. I'm going to need a data stick for that though. I'll use this one. Then I have to switch it to research station mode. And it'll finish. Okay, so while that's studying, I can craft 2 UV energy hatches to up tier that cutting machine. I don't have to craft any circuits though, right? No, that's good. How many UV circuits do I have? Some. It's the circuits that take forever to craft. And that's being worked on. And then while that's going, I can also set up this guy, which is going to be a laser engraver, which I think I need to set up that one to be UV power. Actually, I don't think I do. No, you're running UV power already. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll take off that. And I'll put that in the laser engraver. Which color? Blue. But then I need to tell this guy to start using better water. So I'm going to give this a quadruple input hatch. I guess I'll just use, it does need a lot of water. I use that one. And the capacity card. So I'm going to take that off. Then keep that water with me because it is kind of pricey. And then capacity card. I'm pretty sure we're going to need more other types of water, but we'll add those in as we need them because some recipes need lower tiers of water. But idea is to use the best tier of water we have available, which is tier 5. And we're going to see recipes get stuck. And if they get stuck, then I'll deal with them when I see them. Okay. But now we are able to craft this stuff. And americium doped wafer. I'm pretty sure we're crafting this. No. Because if I need the QPIC wafer, we're not crafting it. Okay. There's also a cutting machine. And look at that. The cutting machine needs tier 5 water. Same thing here. I think I'm going to have to... I mean, I can also just use this one. This cutting machine does accept fluids. Okay, do that then. Right there. It's a good thing we make grade 5 water. Else the whole point of making that is it would have gotten stuck otherwise. We're going to need... this is stuck on something. I don't know what you're stuck on. I'm not stuck on anything. I don't know. Okay, but we have the research for this. And I'll go ahead and put that there. So now we can craft a UV pump. That's done. What are you stuck on? Motor, PTFE bar, alloy glass filter. Yeah, this guy's going to be stuck for a while. Well, it's almost done actually. And this should samarium. Yeah, it's gonna be stuck for a while. It's not able to put the stuff in there because it doesn't have space for it. Okay. We'll wait for that. Which terbium do I have at this point? Not a lot. Rare earth. So what's taking this so long? I think it's the fact that we have the diamond still being processed, right? Yeah. Will that ever get finished? I actually have no idea. May need to upgrade that. Which power are you getting now? Not a lot of power. Maybe I will upgrade it eventually, but right now I'm not going to worry myself with it. Okay. Okay, so if I wanted to craft the UHV energy hatch, do we have research for it? I always forget what kind of research I have. Yes. Yes, I do. Energy hatch. Would like to craft the UHV energy hatch, our first one. So we're missing a whole bunch of stuff. We need that, and that. And we will get there. So you need superconductor base UHV wire. That'll be in a wire mill with circuit 1. You need 24 at a time for the most part, so I'll just do 32. So we put that in the wire mill circuit 1. Will it work? We need CPM power, which it does have CPM power. We move the wire mill over here. So you should have, yes you do. No you don't, you have LUV power. Okay. Let's upgrade that. Energy hatch. Thank you. And then it's a superconductor base. Or no, superconductor ZPM wire. I will pause you. And then break that, and you're now ZPM power. No excuses. And then we will paint. Alright. So now you're upgraded. Okay, next. That's done. Americium doped monocrystalline silicon pools. Yeah, I even remembered the name. That is circuit 3 blast furnace recipe. I'm pretty sure we have one. Because all of the... Yeah. All of the other pool stuff can be right here. Oh, hang on. I'm going to take off this recipe because that was a temporary one for graphite. And we should have a lot of graphite now. Hey, we got plenty of graphite. Okay. That's done. Cosmic neutronium plate. We are making cosmic neutronium directly, so I'll do that. We need 8 at a time, so sure. My next vending machine plate. Bending 1. Right there. And then fine trinium wire. Wire mill 3. Right there. Tritanium, not trinium. And then cosmic neutronium screw, or making all our screws in solidifier. Wires are 2 recipes. Molten cosmic neutronium. Molten cosmic neutronium. I'm scared. Just make that much at a time. Screw. We put that there. And then rotors would be solidified as well. I want to make 4 at a time. And then tiny bedrockium item pipe. Be a bedrockium ingot. Be a tiny pipe. Need 16 at a time. I'll go ahead and just make 16 at a time then. Am I able to make bedrockium? Yes. Can I do that now? Energy hatch. Close. We need the superconductor base UHV. This needs to be cooled. And we should be able to craft this. I think I did the math, and our blast furnace does have the heat capacity. So even though we don't have awakened draconium, we should be okay. And I'll show you what I mean. So if I check the blast furnace here, the scanner, it's because it being a mega plus the fact we're dumping so much power into it. So this needs to be, heat capacity needs to be awakened draconium, right? Even though it's just CPM power, 10,500. But if we scan this guy, even though we don't have awakened draconium, our heat capacity is 10,800. So we are able to do awakened draconium crafts, given that we can supply enough power. Now this thing needs UHV cooling. I can also check the scanner because we did upgrade it as well. Interior is UEV because it's able to do at most 8 million EU tick, which is more than UHV. So we are able to cool as well. Okay, so UHV superconductor needs to be able to craft a base ingot. So I should probably put that there. We need to put that in the blast furnace circuit 11. We need to make superconductor base UHV dust. Mixer circuit 2. Draconium. How do I even get draconium? Is that the dust we get? Yes. Mixer circuit 2. I don't have one. I should probably set that up then, because we're going to need a lot of circuit 2 crafting. And it's also like it's a UHV recipe, so we're going to have to increase how much power this thing gets also. Because right now it's only getting not UHV. There's a lot to work on. Okay. It is 11 o'clock. I do have to head out because I got a concert to go to with the family later. I'm going to have to pick up my sister about an hour and a half away. So I do need to start heading out soon. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. There's still so much to do. So we actually did pretty good progress today. Most of it was just setting up recipes, but we're getting pretty close. So when we come back, I do want to get the 2 energy hatches for the what do you call it? For the cutting machine, for it to be able to process UHV recipes, and then we hopefully will get enough stuff for the Loranium machine casings, and this way we can actually craft the best rocket fuel and power our newly crafted tier 7 rocket. So we made a bunch of things. Actually, a lot of it was the chemical plant, and Actually, now that I think about it, the super glue finished, so we can craft super glue also. Yeah, this stuff is gonna help us out a lot because it's like it's just like the best form of glue. Adhesion promoter. Yeah, and then like it's gonna be real great for us. I would love a quantum force transformer to do this, but we're not quite there yet. What else can we do with super glue? Drone level 3. If I ever did want to learn that, which I don't. That's it. Oh, it's mostly just those recipes. No, it's gonna make our graphene even cheaper. Who knows? Maybe that's something we want to do, right? And then you got that stuff too. Sweet. Anyways, yeah, pretty good progress. When we come back, continuing on, we're gonna try to craft the rocket fuel, and then finally get to tier 7. Now for tier 8, might take a little more work to get there. So it looks like for the next episode, we're probably gonna be able to do that, but I need to set up more recipes to get tier 8. It's gonna be pretty expensive. All right, because we're going to definitely need to up tier this ass line to do a lot more, to do UAV power, I think, or no, UEV powers after UHV, right? Because the heavy duty tier 8 ingots, yeah, these guys need UEV power, which we can do, but it's gonna turn that off. It's gonna be a little pricey. We're well on our way though. And again, the main reason why I want to get to tier 8 is because that's how we get infinity catalyst dust. Right, so if I check the crushed infinity ore, we get this from tier 8 just a little bit. So I will be setting up a void miner and getting this stuff indefinitely, infinitely. And then we finally have some creative items through the infinity ingot. And oh boy, I'm gonna enjoy this so much. One of the first things I want to craft is the energy cell and the infinity boosters. Because this means I have wireless AE too. Who knows, maybe even an infinity chest. But I hear that that causes a lot of lag, so I don't think so. I don't know. There's a lot to do. If I ever want to get into Steve's carts, sure. Okay, but we'll go ahead and leave it here for today. I appreciate everyone's time and support. I do have tomorrow off as well, so I think I will be streaming tomorrow as well, and I will also be streaming Saturday and Sunday morning, so at the same time, 8 o'clock in the morning, U.S. Central. If you guys wanted to see me fumble around somewhere, there it is. Anyways, for now, have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.